Alright, Shalom. First of all, must understand this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently pushing the word of sincerity and in faith, and Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be an update on the whole Texas flood situation. So, through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and the Lord's will, you're edified. It says Camp Mystic confirms 27 dead in Texas floods as more rain looms. It says at least 89 people have died after devastating floods hit central Texas. Camp Mystic, the all-girls summer camp that sits along the Guadalupe River, has confirmed that 27 campers and counselors died in weekend floods. 10 campers and 1 counselor are still unaccounted for. Rescuers are still searching for dozens of missing people after terrifying floods, according to officials. A level 3 of 4 risk of flooding rainfall is in effect for parts of central Texas, including Kerr County and portions of the Guadalupe and Llano River basins. A warming world driven by fossil fuel pollution is making these extreme rainfall events even more frequent. And ultimately, as I always say, this is judgment of the Lord. That's ultimately what this boils down to. Those people out there, those men, those women, those children who died were wicked in the eyes of the Lord, and this was their judgment. Psalm 7 and 11, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. So when people die in car crashes, plane crashes, flash floods, tornadoes, hurricanes, fires, earthquakes, shootings and stabbings and other judgments, that's the Lord's anger being manifested towards that person or those people. And because a lot of people are very emotional because of this situation, they're not thinking clearly. So, they don't understand that this was the anger of the Lord. And just like the men of the Lord have been saying and will continue to say, that it's only going to get worse. Because the Lord is going to unleash more and more of his wrath upon this wicked country and upon these wicked people. Psalms 9 and 16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, Higgaion Selah. And this was the judgment of the Lord. Plain and simple. Whether people can accept it or not. Isaiah 28 and 2, behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which has a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing shall cast down to the earth with the hand. And that's exactly what Central Texas got hit with. That flood of mighty waters that has killed almost 90 people. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And people say that there were alerts sent out beforehand, but the alerts were sent out at night and maybe there weren't enough alerts sent out. So not a lot of people got them. So not a lot of people were aware that that was going to happen. And if that is the case, that in itself is judgment of the Lord, because the Lord controls everything. So he would, if the Lord wanted everybody to, get out of the way of the floods, he would have made sure everybody got the warning so everybody could have gotten out early. But those people who got hit were the ones that the Lord wanted to judge. And there was no amount of early warning system that could have stopped those people that the Lord had in his crosshairs from receiving that judgment. First Samuel 2:6. The Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. And that's right. The Heavenly Father is the one who killed all of those people. The Heavenly Father is the one who sent those flood waters. Just like the Heavenly Father sends the fires, the tornadoes, the earthquakes, the hurricanes, the tropical storms. All of these are the work of the Lord. And all of these people who scoff and scorn, say that the Bible is a fairy tale, they're going to suffer. Their name is on that list of people that the Lord is going to bring judgment upon. They're just too simple minded and carnal to understand that. Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? And the answer is that no one has ever perished being innocent, nor were the righteous ever cut off. So all of the people out there in Central Texas, including those little girls who died, none of them were innocent in the eyes of the Lord. Especially if all of them were Edomites, so called white people. We already know that the Lord hates these Edomites. So, him bringing judgment upon them in these last days is no surprise to those of us of the hopeful elect, who have been blessed with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. And also, like I quote frequently in Romans 2:11, for there is no respect of persons with Yahweh. So the Heavenly Father does not care that there were children that got taken out. The Lord is the one who wanted those children taken out. That's why that camp got hit with those flood waters. Those children were wicked in the eyes of the Lord, so the Lord brought judgment upon them. And like I said, people are way too emotional to understand that. But this is the will of the Lord. The Lord does not care, whether it's an elderly person, a woman, pregnant woman, a child. The Lord does not care about that. The Lord cares about whether you're righteous or wicked. If you're righteous in the eyes of the Lord, then he'll keep you safe. If you're wicked in the eyes of the Lord, judgment is going to get brought upon you. It really is just that simple, but a lot of people can't wrap their head around that. 21:22, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. And the Lord visiting with storms, tempests, fires, and earthquakes, the Lord visiting with floods of mighty waters is something written, are things written in the scriptures that it's clearly coming to pass. The vengeance of the Lord upon all of these wicked people, regardless of who they are or where in the world they dwell. Second Timothy 3:1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And when you look up the definition of perilous, it means full of danger or risk. And we're definitely living in that time. Wars, power outages, food shortages, flash floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, tropical storms, wildfires, volcano eruptions, civil wars, race wars. We're living in some extremely dangerous times. And the men of the Lord are constantly sending out the warnings, but majority of people are not heeding the warnings. And so those simple-minded people are getting caught up because they're not paying attention. They're not taking this seriously. There is that old saying that it's all fun and games till that judgment comes. And those people in Central Texas just found that out the hard way. And there are other parts of America and other parts of the world that are going to find out as well. The Heavenly Father is very angry. And these type of judgments are how he shows his anger. And he has a lot of anger that he's about to unleash upon this earth. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. Closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Rakakudash. The Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere believers. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah. Until next time, Shalom.